93 WIBC, it's Terri Stacy. You know, every month we like shining a spotlight on Indiana Wish, who grants wishes to Indiana kids that have been diagnosed with life-threatening illnesses. We still have a lot of kids that are waiting for their wishes, but thanks to all of you, so many wishes have come true because they've been granting wishes for nearly 4 decades now, really supporting the dreams of Hoosier kids. And today, we're catching up with this. I'm so excited about this. We're catching up with Tiffani Lee, and her wish was granted back in 1999. It's so good to talk to you. How are you?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me.
You know, so let's catch up a little bit because if I can, first of all, how old were you in 1999?
I was 9 years old when we went to Disney World for my wish.
Okay. Indiana Wish has been one of my favorite organizations for a long time, and that's where I met Tiffani probably about 25 years ago, if my math is correct. 25 years ago. And, okay, so you were, remind us what you were diagnosed with.
Yes, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in November of 1998. And then my wish was granted in April of 99.
You were granted that Indiana Wish, and your wish was to go to Disney World. And I went on that trip to visit, give the Kids World Village, which is where families that have children diagnosed with life-threatening illnesses stay. And I had a terrible fear of flying in 1999 and was really, really scared. But this beautiful little girl named Tiffani Lee came back to where I was sitting. She held my hand, told me not to be afraid. And every bit of strength that this beautiful child had that was battling a scary illness transferred that to me. And I calmed down, and she was my hero. And Tiffani, I think about you, thought about you, and think about you every time I fly. It's that you had that big of an impact on me. I have pictures of that day. You were fearless. And kids face illnesses so differently than adults. And thinking back to that time, were there days that were pretty scary?
Yes, the first, and I don't know if I was scared anytime during when I had chemo or radiation. The first thing I remember when my dad and mom told me that I was diagnosed was, am I going to die? And my dad said, I hope not. And that was kind of the only scary moment I have because my parents and my family was so strong for me, and they didn't make it seem like it was scary, so I wasn't scared.
Oh my gosh. So tell us about how you are today?
Yes, I am 35 years old. Look at that. I've been working at a law firm for over 12 years now. I'm the head of the litigation department there. I have about 40 employees in my staff that I'm the head of, and I golf as much as I can. I love golfing. I also help coach the Warren Central Middle School boys and girls golf team.
Oh my gosh. That's so awesome. And I say this is awesome because I think we were all unsure. You know, I knew this little girl had a ton of strength inside of her and there was a lot of hope. But I thought, I don't know where she'll be in 10 years. I don't know what will happen. And so to know that here you are, and with this full life, that's what's amazing, right? I mean, thank God.
Yes.
Thank God.
And I think it's so great that me and you have actually kind of stayed connected a little bit. And anytime that I'm at the home show and I see you're there, I run up to you, and it's just like being together all over again for the first time. And, I appreciate you so much.
Oh my gosh. You'd have no idea how much I appreciate you. And truly, and I mean that, when I think about flying, I think about you, and that calmness comes over me because of the strength that you had. She had no hair. She had been going through chemo and she had no hair, and she was this tiny little thing. And, but man, that heart was huge, and you fought the battle. So you fought this battle. So health-wise, are you free and clear of Hodgkin's, or what's the diagnosis now?
Yes. So I actually had a relapse in 2001 of the Hodgkin's, and since then I've been Hodgkin's lymphoma free.
Wow.
So that is really good. However, last May I was diagnosed with DCIS breast cancer, and I had a double mastectomy and reconstruction last July and then in October. So
Oh my
since
gosh.
then,
Oh my
since then,
gosh.
I am cancer free at this moment, and that's all you can ask for is in this moment I have no cancer.
I'm so amazed at this young lady. I had no idea you were going through that you had gone through breast cancer as well. My gosh, when you got that diagnosis, you must have thought, "Oh no." I mean, a double
Yeah.
punch. I'm getting how can this be? I don't know about
Yeah.
your religious background, but I would think, wait.
Yes.
I had such a
It
long
was,
battle.
yeah, it was, and it still is sometimes, those little bad voices in your head come back, but my boyfriend has been amazing. My family has been amazing. My friends have been amazing. And, they keep me on the up and up.
Yeah,
So
you're still here. You're still
that's
here.
exactly right.
You
Exactly
really
right.
are. This is Tiffani Lee, and she was one of our, and still is. She's always will always be a part of the Indiana Wish family, and she was granted a wish in 1999 after a diagnosis of Hodgkin's, and she wanted to go to Disney World. What do you remember about Disney World with your family during that time when you were sick, when you were not well?
I remember playing in the pool at the Give Kids the World Village, and the funnest thing that I remember that we did was we got to ride Splash Mountain, and we got to ride it like 3 and 4 times in a row. Like we didn't even have to get out of the log ride. Like they just said, "Do you want to go again?" And we said, "Yeah." And like all these people in line are looking at us, and they're like, "Wait, what's happening?"
You're a special family, and that's what that is all about. It's about making these fantastic memories. That's so great that's some of that you remember. It's not that you remember like Mickey Mouse, you remember this fantastic opportunity to ride a ride over and over and over again.
Right.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm glad you're doing so well. I really am. I'm glad to hear that you're surviving and thriving and have a fantastic career, and that's great. It's really great. Tiffani Lee, Tiffani's wish was granted in 1999. They're still granting wishes with Indiana Wish. And if you would like to help in any way, help these kids, wishes cost a lot of money. So please, every little bit helps. Go to indianawish.org.